be able to vote on things because we don't have a quorum yet. But Madam Clerk, can you go ahead and do roll call, please?
Yes. Good afternoon, everyone. Member Schultz,
Present.
Member Morose, Member Morose, Member Moore, Member McConnell,
Present.
Member Luckman, Member Luckman, Member Kamiss Armitage, Member Joyner,
Present.
Member Hines, Member Gator, Member Gator, you're on mute.
Here we go. Present.
Member Dobb,
Here.
Member Crawford,
Present.
Member Collins,
Present.
Member Churches, Member Cash has requested to be excused. Member Boudry, Member Banks Hall, Vice Chair Breeze,
Present.
Vice Chair Breeze, Chair Douglas.
Present.
We have a quorum present.
Okay, thank you. Next item, please.
We're moving to item B, approval of the July 10th, 2025 meeting minutes.
Okay, I hope everyone had a chance to review the July meeting minutes. I would entertain a motion.
Member Gator, so move.
Thank you. Is there a second?
Second.
Who is that? Banks Hall?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Okay, it's been moved and seconded. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Thank you. I think Member Churches just joined.
Yes, she has.
Sorry, I'm late. Thank you.
No worries. Thank you for joining. Next item, Madam Clerk.
Item C, remarks from the chair.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't have any today. Thank you. Next item.
Moving to item D, Wayne County Commission update by Melissa Dobb, Wayne County Commissioner.
Member Don.
Hello, everyone. I was laughing because when it was from remarks from the chair, I'm like, that's you, Cynthia. So I was looking over what we've been up to lately, and I think since we last met, which I missed our last meeting because some of us from Wayne County were going to the National Association of Counties annual conference, where our chair, Alicia Bell, was running for leadership. And the way it works is you run for second vice president, and then if you win that, you move up through 4 years to vice president, and then president, and then immediate past president. And it's something that we all worked very hard on her campaign for a number of months. And I am very happy to announce that she did win that position. So we're all very happy and proud of her and excited to have Michigan leadership at the federal level of county government at the National Association of Counties. So that was exciting. And unfortunately, she can't be here with us today because she is dropping off her son at college in Alabama. So, but happy to report on that. Otherwise, we have budget hearings will be starting soon. We don't have the official schedule yet, but that should be coming out hopefully within a few days. So that'll be a very busy time for the county and the commission. And one other thing I wanted to report on was, since we a couple of months ago we had some members of the county health department come in and talk to us about the well weighing stations that dispense the Narcan and fentanyl testing strips throughout the county. Our Committee on Health and Human Services did get a report on those well weighing stations. So we got some information about how many kits have been distributed throughout the county. It does say from September of 2024 through July of 2025, 12,725 kits have been given out or taken from those vending machines. And there's a lot of other information from this report. If anyone wants, some more details, feel free to contact me. And if you want any more, of those like graphics or anything that we got from that training, contact me and I can get you some more information. And that's all I've got for today. Thank you.
Thank you, Member Dobb, for that update. Anyone have any questions for Member Dobb? I don't see any hands.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Member Crawford?
Oh, yes. Thank you for that wonderful report, Commissioner Dodd. Just wanted to know, with all of the changes going on in our government right now, just concerned about like the Narcan accessibility. Has that been something that has been reviewed, for accessibility in the future? Because it is great. I think it's phenomenal to have accessibility, but just was concerned about that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so the funding that we're using for this program is coming from our opioid settlement dollars, which won't be at risk for anything from the federal government. It's a lawsuit that was settled. And, off the top of my head, I can't remember what the settlement structure was, but I think, we're getting money over a period of time. But yeah, so we're good as far as this program.
Thank you for that question, Member Crawford, and thank you for your response, Member Dobb. Any more questions? Okay, seeing none. I see Member Hines has joined. Welcome. Next item.
you.
Madam Clerk.
Item E, unfinished business. Item A, review of the committee roles and responsibilities.
Okay, thank you for that. So in the packet, there was a small document for the committee roles and responsibilities. Vice Chair Bariz and I met, and we felt that we needed to put something together so that the committees would know what kind of their responsibilities and roles are, and should be. The chairs, this is just a working document. It's just something to guide us on. Any of the chairs of those committees can add to it or, whatever suggestions that you have, but this was just something that Vice Chair Bariz and I felt that we needed to do. Not only to help us as the commission, but also to help the committee chairs to focus as well. So I hope everybody got an opportunity to review it. Are there any questions on it, or did anybody have any remarks about it?
You have a hand raised by Commissioner Dodd.
Oh, Commissioner Dobb?
Yeah, I don't know if you want me to add some of my things that I wanted to talk about with
Absolutely.
this. Okay. So my hand here. Also, everyone, I got braces like 2 weeks ago, like old school braces, and I'm still getting used to them. And they're it's kind of hard for me to talk, so I apologize for that.
You sound fine.
Yeah, I hate them. So with the committees, as we look at the ones that are already have been created in the past, and if anyone's interested in joining those or heading up some of those or creating new ones, Let me know if you want to get in touch with the Wayne County departments that have something to do with these topics, like, mental health. We have the Detroit Wayne Integrated Health Network. Just like senior health, we work with the Senior Alliance for Out County, and then the Detroit Area Agency, what is it? The
Agency on Aging.
Thank you. I don't have Detroit, so I don't know. And then for like workforce development, we can get, I can get you in touch with people from our economic development department. And I think it would be a good thing for us to use the resources that we have at Wayne County to build on and see what we can do specifically for women. So, contact me or the chair, Cynthia Douglas, and we can get you in contact with certain people within the county. I had another thing. Oh, another thing that we are looking at is coming up with a few legislative priorities for the year, where we might do a resolution in support of some pending bills in Lansing or in DC that we can support. So I'm working on finding out what are some priorities that they have. And so if anyone's got any ideas, let me know or let Cynthia know, and we can work on those. But I think the idea to be like strategic about it and pick just a couple top priorities would be more effective.
Thank you, Member Dodd, for that. I appreciate you bringing those topics up, and I think that's a really good idea as well, to use all the resources that we have here available in Wayne County to push the agenda that we have to bring information to the community on women's issues. We also have connections with the Michigan Women's Commission as well, and contacts at the City of Detroit, where some of our services here at Wayne County overlap. So we can use all those resources. So we need to tap into that. And again, to Member Dobbs' point, we're all here to, be a part of this commission, and we encourage you all to be a part of any one of these committees, to bring your ideas, your thoughts, your just your talents to those. So we encourage everyone to take a look at the list and to volunteer to be on the committees that we have. So we have a number of them, and we have a lot of work that we can do, to bring initiatives to our community and in support of women's issues. So take a look at the list. I have been calling members as I get some free time so that we can just have discussion personally, one-on-one, so that I can see where your ideals are and, things like that. Because, we are a little limited in our meeting here, but I really would like to take an opportunity to call each of you. I have spoken to several of you so far, but I really want to tap into everybody. So if we don't have your number, can you make sure that we have it on file so that I can reach out to you? Okay. So thanks again, Commissioner Dodd, for that. Anyone else have any questions, remarks? We're here.
Sorry, I couldn't
yeah.
get to my emoji hand fast enough. Sorry.
Member Gator, yes, go right ahead.
So thank you through the chair to Commissioner Dodd. Thank you for reminding us and like uplifting us and knowing that we can use like county resources for initiatives that we want to come up with. One thing that I have, and we as the Health and Safety Committee have been trying to get going from last year, was around addictions and homelessness. And so it's something that I personally want to continue looking at, but when I reached out to the county, I didn't get much of a response. And so I know we're all busy people. So I just wanted to ask you, if we don't get the response at all, is it okay that we let you know, I let you know, so you can support us in remaking those
definitely.
connections?
Mhm.
Okay. Thank you.
Yes, thank you. And thank you to those who stepped up to be chairs of committee, Member Gator and Member Banks Hall. Thank you for the resource fair, Member Dobb for the maternal health, and Member Gator again for the mental health portion. Member Joyner for senior health, and also to Member Crawford for her input as well on skilled trades. And I can't see the document, so I can't remember everybody. Oh, Member Hines, there were a couple of suggestions. Thank you, Clerk. There are a couple of suggestions about entrepreneur initiatives. Member Crawford and Member Hines both were very um, interested in that. The breast cancer walk, of course, is coming up October. We had fun the year that we did it, and we want to encourage all the Women's Commission to meet up. We'll send out some more information about that. And Member Cash, I think she wanted to do the health walk, so we're going to be talking more about that. As a matter of fact, our speaker that's going to come on at 12:30, we have something that we can participate in terms of health for August. So if any of you are interested in any of the remaining committees, we also want to do, and Member Dodd brought this to my attention as well, maybe we can have somebody to do our media because we do want to be more visible. So if anybody has that talent that can do our media and work with our public information, to do that, that was another committee that was suggested. I see your hand, Member Hines. I'll be right with you. Any of those other things, that was the one suggestion for an additional committee. So, Member Hines.
Yes, I would like to do the education, and I would like to do the social media because I'm always taking pictures everywhere. I can do it live. So that'd be pretty, I would like to do that.
Okay. All right. We'll put you down for that. You have done it. Anybody else? Member Crawford.
Yes, thank you I know Member Hines and I tend to work very well together, but we really were interested in a small business summit this time around. We know the skilled trades, we know the entrepreneurial, but definitely something around small business. So we definitely would love to tap into that. So please let us know. We're going to already start to work on that. We've done that earlier this year on a different task and was very successful. Had almost 400 people attend that event. So we definitely have already got, some of the resources available to continue with that for women, as we know that the world is changing right now, but we can get it done. So if we could have that as a possibility, thank you.
Absolutely, it's done. So I look forward to hearing a report out from the two of you at our next meeting. And that's another thing that I would like to do, have each committee to report out during our meetings. After you start scheduling yours, and then you can report out to what's going on and see how we can better help and work together as a group to make those initiatives happen. So I'm looking forward to that. Anybody else? No? Okay. Thank you for all of those ideas and comments and volunteering to head initiatives as we move forward. Looking forward to that. And I'll be reaching out to everyone and just to have a conversation. Okay. Next item, Madam Clerk.
Item B, under unfinished business, Wayne County Women's Commission website.
Okay, we touched on that again today. Thank you, Member Hines, again for volunteering to do that. And we'll put you in touch with our public information person as well. We did do an update on the website. We have a website under Wayne County. We don't have a website off of that because of other things that are involved in that. So we do have our own website under Wayne County. We'll send you the link for that, or you can go to waynecounty.com and it's under there. So, but we'll send out the link as well. We did update it with our annual report, our most recent one, but we need to have everybody's headshots if possible. I'm asking for that. I'm asking for a 1-paragraph bio as well, so that we can put that on our website so people will know who we are and so that we can update it with the appropriate information. So if you all can provide that, you can send that to me, and then we can distribute that to our public information and they can upload it to our website so we can keep it current. And then any other additional information that we feel is appropriate to put on our website under the Wayne County, we can do that. I think we also have a Facebook page, I believe, under Wayne County. Am I right, Commissioner Dobb? Is that right?
So the Wayne County Commission has a Facebook page. Wayne County has Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. I'm pretty sure they have Twitter. I'm never on it, but I think they have everything. So the process for us, for the Women's Commission to put anything on social media would be create the content and send it to Jim Toth, who's the commission's media person for the commission. And then we need to identify the county, the executive's media person. And then those two people will decide whether they want to post it. So we just need to create the content and then submit it to the appropriate people.
Okay. Thanks for that. I appreciate that. And before I forget, I see Vice Chair has joined us as well. Vice Chair Bariz, welcome. So any other questions about the website or any thoughts, ideals? Oh, okay. Next item, Madam Clerk.
Item C, WCWC evening meeting in September.
So it was mentioned last meeting that we would like to host an evening meeting. We're still looking for a location. Anybody have any ideas about a location that's easily accessible, easy parking, so that in a room that we can have our meeting in? Any suggestions on that? If you could get those to me as soon as possible so that we could get the information out to everybody. Is everybody in favor of having an evening meeting, first of all? Okay,
Yes.
sounds good. So is September a good time for everybody for our next meeting? Or would you be opposed to, we usually have our meetings on the second Thursday. Is that still good in the evening for everybody? Would that be a good time? Okay. I'm hearing silence, so I'm assuming that's a good time.
Yes.
Okay, I see some thumbs up and things like that. So great. Okay, so we'll plan on that. It'll be around 5 or 6. So if, one time works better for everybody, let me know. But we'll send it out, okay? So thank you. Next item, please, Madam Clerk.
Moving to item F under new business, August National Health Awareness Month, and our guest speaker, Ms. Gail Perry Mason. Should be on the line.
So, yes, she is. I see her pretty face. So thank you very much, Madam Clerk. Since she didn't send me a bio, then I'm just gonna wing it. So
I think Rosa sent you the bio.
Did she? Okay.
Yeah, I think so. It's okay. You can just.
Okay,
it's
but
okay.
I'm a wing
It's
it
all
anyway.
good. It's all good.
So I've known Gail for quite some time now. I met her years ago. She is a financial person, first and foremost. That's how I met her. And she is an author. She has published books, and she also has workshops for youth pertaining to financial, what do you call it? Financial
literacy.
That's it.
Money
The
matters for you. Yes.
Yeah. Financial literacy, and it has grown, and she has been amazing with providing information to youth in terms of their financial literacy, and it's always great to start them off young. But now she has also ventured into fitness, and she is now an instructor at JABS, which is wonderful. I've asked her to come on to talk about her journey because this is National Health Awareness Month. I asked her to join us today to talk about her journey and her event that she has coming up actually at JABS. So I'm gonna stop talking now and I'm gonna let Gail Perry Mason welcome her, everyone, to the Women's Commission. Gail.
Well, first of all, thank you. Thank you, Commissioner. Thank you for having me. And I want to just thank all these women servant leaders that are on here. So thank you so much. And I'm looking forward to today. But the one thing I do have to say, when you were talking, like Gail did this, Gail, we were talking about, so, I run my Money Matters for Youth. I have a day job. I work in investments. I always say I work for what I do for a living versus what I do for a life. So I invest for others for a living, but I invest in others for a life. But one thing I want to say, when you were talking, I was like, oh my God, where my journey really began was when I was given her for adoption. I used to be a ward of the state. And so I was given her for adoption. My mother left me at DMC Hospital. It was Women's Hospital back in the day. So my biological mother just left me there. And then I became a ward of the state. And they said I was special needs, hard to place, will never ever walk, and never ever talk in my entire life. So I went from foster care to foster care home. Finally, somebody took me in. And it was a 55-year-old African-American woman. She took me in. Frankie May Walker was her name. Anyway, she took me in and she changed my name. My name used to be Stephanie. Stephanie Rose Rick was my name for the first 4 years of my life. And then this doctor came over to the house. I was 55 years old. My grandmother was 80 something. So these two older ladies took me in, strong Black women in the city of Detroit. And the doctor said, you know what? They said, she won't stop crying. What have I done? I'm older. I got this special needs child. And they said, no, take the braces off her legs, hold her, hug her, and love her. And the only thing I remember is having something like Glover's Mane and Sulfur 8 on my head. So they would brush my hair and talk to me. So fast forward, now I never shut up and I run marathons. So it was love that actually healed. And so that's why when I try to reach out to other people, it's really all in love. Love means let obstacles vanish effortlessly. We all are looking for, right now as we get older, I call myself seasoned woman. I started an organization called Forever 39. And so with Forever 39, I was a whole group of women, we come together and I said, anyway, we come together and we do a lot of different things. And I start these organizations, start doing these jobs, all this stuff. But I will say one thing, the reason I brought up how I was given her for adoption is because eventually later on in life, somebody sent an anonymous letter to my job and said, here, I have a picture of your father. I want to tell you about your dad. I had the same experience with him. And he was a professor at Wayne State in history, and he was Jamaican. So that's why I work so many jobs, because I'm half Jamaican. So anyway, so I'm just saying that to say, so that's why I always try to start something, and that's why I always try to pour into others. So this fitness journey has been, anybody on here is an emotional eater? Anybody? I can raise my hand. Okay. I am totally an emotional eater. So every time I would get upset, this going on, that going on. Anybody here a mom? Yeah. Okay. So we have, all the worlds, like we're eating, we're doing this, try to feed everybody, we gotta do this, all this stuff. So I never had a moment to go work out. Now, my ex worked out all the time. He would be at the gym all the time. At least that's what he said. But anyway, no, he was at the gym all the time. So, but he was at the gym and I was like, well, I gotta stay home with the kids. I gotta do this, I gotta do this. I gotta work full time. I gotta pay the bills. I gotta do all this stuff. So I never took time to actually work on myself. And I talk about investments every day, but the best investment you can make is in yourself. So I was like, look, so I wrote a book on how to make money and how to do that. And I was like, you know what? My next book, which I've already started on, It's called From a Full Figure Woman to a Seven Figure Woman, a woman's guide to shifting her assets. The worst thing in the world is to be overweight and overextended, or as I call it for myself personally, fat and broke. So, because you never want to weigh more than your credit score. So, the one thing I started to do, I was like, you know what? I have got to start losing weight. I've got to stop emotional eating. I got to start doing this. So, the same way saving money is the same way losing weight. So, I just put a GPS of what I was eating and a GPS on my money. Like, and guess what? All my money was going to food. And I don't know if you guys eat out a lot, you do different things, but I had to put a do not eat sign in my car, but it was for me. Because if I stop at the gas station, I would buy some chips, buy this, buy this. So I had to end up like, look, I got to stop eating. And so, but then I don't believe in any diets. Diets, I tried every diet you could think of. I went to Weight Watchers, everything in the entire world, tried every diet. A diet just means, did I eat today? That's all it stands for. So the one thing is, so what I ended up doing, I needed an accountability partner. So I joined Jab's Gym, and the owner's my godson. I love Armand to life. He is the best. And I said, Armand, I want to get some guns. I want to do this. I want to do this. I need to work out. He said, it's going to take time. And I was like, okay, let's just do it. So I needed this accountability partner. I think everybody needs like a personal board of directors. So on that board of directors for your life, everybody needs that. You need this commission. You need people who are on here. You need a doctor, a lawyer, somebody to help you out mentally, somebody to help you out spiritually, somebody's going to hold you accountable and not just be your yes person and actually say, hey, okay, you need to do this because we need to drink more water. We need to do different things. So anyway, so Armand, I started just going to the gym all the time. And then my son was getting married last year. I'm like, okay, let's start workout. Let's lose 50 pounds together. So my son and I held each other accountable. So we ended up holding each other accountable and saying, okay, you lose 25, I lose 25. That way together is 50 pounds. Let's do this. So we ended up doing it before the wedding. And then we both just kept going. He moved out of state. So we both I go to Orange Theory also. So I go to Orange Theory, and then when I get done working out either at Jab's Gym or Orange Theory, I actually do a 5K 6 days a week. So I ran the half marathon and I do a 5K every day. So by doing a 5K, it's just, one step at a time. And what I really want to do for women is to actually do something like how to, run a 5K, walk a 5K, one step at a time, whether it's 1 mile, 2 miles, whatever, but eventually how to get through a 5K and save 5K. So I want to do both this together because there's different ways we could do this. We could take, our funds that we have and then say, hey, this is how we could do both at the same time, save money together and learn how to do one step at a time together and lose weight. Walking is like the best thing. Running, and I started running because then that became competitive with running. And then now, one day Armand didn't show up for class and I ended up teaching class. And then that's how Armand was like, Gail, you need to do a class. I'm like, okay, let's do a class, but let's do something. And I said, if I do it, it has to have a meaning behind it. So our last class I taught, we started off with the song, Fight the Power, because you see what's going on in our country. You see what's going on in our community. You see what's going on. So I had all the women put their gloves on and how are we going to fight what's going on? How are we going to have the strength to fight what's going on? What are we doing? So this way, collectively, not only are we coming together to learn how to kickbox, but we also, the songs that go along with it and the conversation, when you make that punch, when you make that jab, when we do this, it's like, okay, this is how we're going to fight this. Together, we are stronger. So it's really talking about being stronger together and doing this together. Like maybe it's from being adopted or whatever, but I do not like doing things by myself. So I love doing things collectively. I love seeing, all of us as women meet our goals, whether it's weight goals, whether it's financial goals, but I think it's just like 1 pound at a time, just like it's $1 at a time. And then it's compounded because if you lose 1 pound and say, okay, I'm gonna lose 2 pounds, I'm gonna do this. And I ended up just I did, of course I did intermittent fasting. I tried every diet, spoiled child, always looking for the fountain of youth. I tried everything on the internet, and I'm like, I'm wasting my money doing this. Let me just try to drink my water, do different things that are gonna, I found, oh my God, I did find NAD. Look it up. NAD. Has anybody ever tried NAD? Oh, gives you the energy in the morning to work out, gives you the energy. Matter of fact, I'm gonna get you before we leave. I'm gonna get you what the bottle looks like. But it is the one thing I think that has totally changed my life is taking this NAD. Google NAD. It helps reverse aging. It helps give you the energy. It helps you lose weight. It helps you do all of this. It is the best when it comes to that. And then Halle Berry takes this probiotic. And I don't know if you take probiotics, but anyway, I started looking. I always say success leaves clues. So I ended up watching what other people do all the time. I'm like, okay, success leaves clues. And we got to case every situation out. Like I'll case out what other people are doing. And I actually like watch other, women. I send them notes. I admire what you're doing. Thank you. What are you doing? I ask questions. And so one lady told me, I'm doing what Halle Berry does. And I'm like, oh, let me case the situation out. That means copy and steal everything is what case means. So I got her vitamins. I got the whole deal. And so now I am, I'm gonna go get them in a few minutes. So I will get them on my kitchen. It's right around the corner. So I will get that and show you. And then that will, because a lot of people say, I don't have the energy to work out. I don't have this, but I would love, love, love for you to come to our next class. And I do have some free passes right here with me, and I can give them to you. Cynthia, I can get them to you for maybe at least 5 people or something. So if you want me to, I have free passes. It is August 24th. We're going to have Aretha Franklin songs, how to respect each other, but then also how together we're going to actually, respect, like what's going on. Like they're taking money from, right now from, childcare. They're taking money from all this stuff. So I'm talking to our mom, like whatever, fees come in, we're going to actually gift that to an organization that actually is in need all the time. So it's not about, we want to fight poverty. We have so much fighting to do. We might as well do it in the gym, lose weight, get in shape at the same time, and fight poverty, fight racism, fight hate. We have a fight ahead of us. But I think together, we are stronger together. And then this way, it's a way just to come together, laugh, have fun. We end with bubbles all the time. We have non-alcoholic drinks, and then we have champagne. So we always take a toast and talk about the issues that do we have to fight for. So the boxing is more, it has a message with the boxing, and I love that, so that we do it. But any questions or anything, I'm gonna go, you can get your questions here ready.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go get these 2 things that I do want you to at least Google, take a look at. If you come to my class on the 24th, I'll bring my bottle, give you a couple of pills if you just want to try them. So anyway, so I'm gonna go
Oh, she froze.
find, I'm gonna go get it,
Oh.
and then questions, you can let me know. Do you want me to go
Yeah.
get it?
Yeah.
I'll go get
Quickly,
it. I'll go get it.
but-
Okay.
Okay, so so she's just a ball of energy, and that is just so amazing. That's what I love about Gail. So as soon as she comes back, get ready with your questions for this last 15 minutes or so. But wasn't she exciting? Did anybody feel energized and behind that? And we're all ready to go to jabs, right? Right.
Here is this one right here.
Oh. Okay.
Take a picture of this. This is like the best. You can get it right off Amazon. Sometimes
Okay.
they have it on sale. And this is the probiotic that Halle Berry.
Okay.
So this lady gave to me. So, but
I
any
put it
questions or
from-
anything? 'Cause I know we
Anybody
only
have
have
any
10 minutes.
questions?
Questions.
Melanie
Hey, Melanie.
Hines, member Hines.
Hey.
Hi, how are you?
Mm,
I just like to say you did an amazing job
How are
with your presentation.
you?
Fabulous. I like to say you did an amazing job with your presentation, and I definitely like to get with member Douglas for some of those tickets because I like to go to different events. So thank you so much.
Okay, yeah, I have some. So I can get them to you. So
Yep.
we'll make that happen.
Yeah,
So
we'll make that happen.
yeah, and if you want to, I mean, you can go if you want to go on. It might be might even sign up for a free class if you want to too. But I
Okay.
have some free passes with the scanner on it.
Okay.
So yes, I can give them to at least 5 people. But come on, everybody, just come. You
Yeah.
can register at the door, whatever you want to do. It's at 2:30 at Jabs Gym in Eastern Market, and you can go on Jabs Gym's the website, the Instagram, whatever. Sign up for the class. And they were out of business for 21 months
Yeah.
because the building collapsed.
Right.
So this is like getting them back on, and they're doing a great job. But Armand, is an African American owned businessman, does a lot for the city. He has kids come, a lot of different things. You'll love Armand. So yeah. But I teach a class. But Armand's always there and always makes the introduction and stuff.
Well, I want people to ask questions. So does anybody else have any questions? I can't see hands, Madam Clerk. So if you see any hands, let me know. No?
Member Banks Hall.
Banks Hall, Member Banks Hall.
Hello, Gail.
Hey.
Can you hold those 2 items back up again?
Oh, okay. Yes. I'm glad I brought them out. This is my go-to right here.
Okay. And then hold the other one up.
Can you
Okay.
see them?
Yeah, boo up. Yep, there you go.
That's perfect.
Okay.
All
And
right.
if she sends me the information, I'll email it out to everybody so
Okay.
that you can have it. But yeah. So did you have another question, Member Banks Hall?
Are you all coming? Everybody
I'm
coming?
coming.
Okay.
Anybody else want to meet me there?
I
2:30?
can't on the 24th, but I'll definitely get the information for the next
Okay.
time that you.
Okay, I'll send that out too. And if anybody wants to join me, let me know and we can join Gail in her class. I think that would be a great outing for the Women's Commission to do, even if you just come, and then we can have conversation afterwards.
And we have the boxing gloves ready for you.
Okay.
And even if you want to just stand there and just punch the bag or just stand there, it's not a lot. And I go really slow. So
Okay.
just come.
Yeah.
Just come and enjoy. We laugh, we hug, and we just have a good time and we learn. So yeah. So
Anybody else with any questions? No. So I just have to say, I had my own journey with my own weight when I was, and I used to be a bodybuilder. I was competitive bodybuilder.
oh wow.
2 years.
Okay.
And so I know the commitment that it takes to change your eating habits. I'm not a believer in diet either, but to change your eating habits and to reach a goal as bodybuilding. And if anybody knows anything about bodybuilding, it is not an easy thing to do, especially competitive. But I enjoyed it. I still do lift and I still, do workout. And so I encourage anybody to just take a chance to experiment. And if you might find that you like it.
Tavia
and-
speaking.
I'm sorry. Okay. And you might enjoy it and want to continue to do it. So Gail, I just thank you for bringing the energy
Thank you.
and for
Thank you
coming
for having me.
and blessing us with your gift. And so I'm looking forward to joining the JABS class on the 24th, and I'm gonna try and bring people with me.
Yeah,
And
come on, everybody, just come on.
yeah,
It's not that, we're only there for an hour and it's so much. We do just have a great time. The
Right.
music is the bomb and we
Okay.
just have just a great time and it's more
Right.
of for seasoned women or men can come. I mean, we never discriminate. So sometimes moms and daughters come. So
Right.
we do have some men in the class, but just come on and
Right.
make sure that
Yes.
everything that
And
we
thank you
use
again,
does
everybody. Can we just thank Miss Gail Perry Mason for her energy and her presentation. So thank you again, Gail.
Oh, no, thank you all. I just want to say in closing, the one thing that we do at Jabs Gym as women, when I bring my women's group together, I always talk about we're just like a bra. We got to keep each other lifted, support each other, never leave each other hanging, and stay close to each other's heart. So
Yeah.
put on your sports bra and come on out.
All right. Thank you. Thank
All
you.
right. No, thank you all. Have a
Thank you
good
so
one. I
much.
appreciate you.
Have a great day.
All right. Bye-bye.
All right. Bye-bye. All right, ladies. I really enjoyed that, and I hope you all did too. I will be sending the information out to everyone just in case you want to join me and Gail, at the class. So I'll send that out later, and any other information that she might send to me. So next item, Madam Clerk.
Item G, such other matters as may be properly submitted before the commission.
Okay. I don't have anything. Next item.
Item H, public comments.
Is there anyone on the phone or any public comments that we might have gotten, Madam Clerk?
There were no public comments received via email, and I don't see any members or participants with their hands raised.
Okay, all right. Anyone from the Women's Commission have any comments? The floor is open. Don't see anything. Okay, next item, Madam Clerk.
I, adjournment.
Is there a motion? Oh, did I see somebody waving? No? Okay. All right, is there a motion to adjourn?
Motion to adjourn, Member Crawford.
Member Crawford, is there a second?
A second.
Okay, well, we are adjourned. Thank you, ladies, for coming. Have a great night. Have a
Thanks,
great
everyone.
afternoon.
Bye.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.
Everyone.